Jared, just how important are these last couple of offensive outings for you all going into a big series at Arkansas this weekend?
Yeah, no, I think it's really important. We've been putting good swings on the ball, having quality at bats, and that's pretty much the only thing that we're hunting for. And having the opportunity tonight to get everybody in, it was pretty good to see those guys put some swings on the ball. Just know that we have more depth going into the weekend.
Griffin talked about it on, I guess, Saturday, that this team plays better when they play loose. How do you balance playing loose but kind of being high energy going into a big series like Arkansas?
Yeah, no, it's kind of tough to handle because sometimes after, like, just for say Thursday after you get it shoved up your butt, it's kind of hard to come out and be loose. But I think we're doing a good job of it the last few games, and I think just carrying it forward and carrying it over to every day, it'll be good for us.
From your vantage point, I guess, what have been maybe some of the struggles that Chase Dillander and Chase Burns have had in recent starts?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think their stuff has been good, just being behind the plate and being the battery with them. But I think people are just putting good swings on the ball, honestly, and credit to them for doing that because obviously every team that we've played has had some guys and they've been putting the ball in play. So I don't think anything's wrong with them per se. But yeah, I think I'm excited to see what they do this weekend.
What do you say in those moments to maybe try to keep them level-headed, short-term memory, stuff like that, when things might not be going their way?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's tough whenever you're getting hit around a little bit. So I kind of just go out there and just tell them, like, hey, keep going. Like, you got this. You know your potential. So just trying to let them know that everybody on the field is behind them. Just stuff like that.
I guess you redshirted that year when Arkansas came here. Just what do you remember about that series and kind of the emotions and just what do you remember about that weekend and how highly anticipated it was?
Yeah, it was really high energy, and I think a lot of that comes from the team that we had back then with Fergie and all those guys. So I remember the energy being really high, and I remember them having a really good team. So I think it's going to be a really exciting weekend. I'm excited to go in there, and their fans are great. Their team's really good this year, so I'm excited to see how we match up.
How do you all need to manage the energy in the stadium this weekend in a positive way for you all?
Yeah, no, I think that's something that we're pretty good at for the most part, is just going in and playing our game. And honestly, I feel like with this team, whenever we were down in LSU, just like having that energy, it kind of pumped us up a little bit. So I think it'll be good.
How big is it to have Griffin hitting the way he is over these last few days?
Yeah, no, I mean that's huge. He finally took some tips from me about hitting, so that was good to see him, just doing his thing again. He's a really experienced hitter, and I think with him getting hot,